Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this season with Saj podcast. It is I, your host, sajeedahdahliah. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time you're listening to this, but I am greeting you. How are you doing? How have you been? How has your summer been? I just hope your summer has been as amazing as mine. Okay, no, my summer has not been amazing as mine, but I can't complain. Anyways, today we are going to be highlighting our achievements. We are already halfway through the year. This is the 8th month of 2024, and we have 4 more months to go. I can't really recall if I did or not, but I feel like I spoke about writing down things you wanted to achieve this year. I don't really recall if I did that or not, but if I did, this is the time we're going to look at everything we've achieved right from January up until now. I can recall writing a bunch of things in January about the things I wanted to achieve this year, the things I wanted to learn, the things I wanted to improve about my life. And now I'm looking back at everything I wrote in January, even though I have not achieved everything, but then I still have 4 months to do whatever it is that is left, and whatever I cannot achieve this year, we move it to next year, like no pressure. But then, as long as, even if the list is as long as 12 things, if I've achieved one thing from that list, that is an improvement, and it's something that you should be proud of, and it's something that I should be proud of as well. I want you guys to get a notepad. It can be on your iPad, it can be a paper and a pen, a book, just something that you can go back and look at, not something that you would misplace later on, just something that whenever you need it, you can just pick it up and go through it. So I want you guys to write down everything you've noticed, the changes you've noticed about yourself right from January up until now. Your mindset shift. How has your mindset changed? What are the things you've noticed about yourself? Your health goals, have you achieved them or have they become worse? I want you to write all the good and the bad, the good changes and the bad changes. Because when you write the bad changes, you're acknowledging the ways you have changed in a way that you do not like, and it's creating room for improvement. So I want you guys to do that. Write down all the good things and write down all the bad things. Think deep. Think about everything. Maybe you're someone who wanted to stop biting their nails in 2024, and you've noticed that you have improved in that aspect. Maybe you've reduced the way you bite your nails, or you've completely stopped biting your nail. Maybe you're somebody that wanted to read more books this year, and maybe you've read a book or two, but that is something. If you compare it to your last year, maybe last year you did not even read one book, but then this year you read one. That is a huge achievement, and it's something that you should be proud of. Like me, I lost my touch when it came to reading, and I hated it so much because reading is something that I've loved for a very long time, and it's something that is highly encouraged in my house right from when we were kids. So it's something that everyone, right from my siblings, my parents, they do. My parents are readers, my siblings are readers, and I used to be a reader as well. But then now I'm trying my best to get back into it. So I had a list. I said I'm going to finish 12 books this year. I'm going to read one each month. But with school and everything, I've been so busy that I haven't gotten into it. So this summer, I told myself I'm going to try my best to read at least 5 books. And I started on the 1st of August, I think. No, not 1st of August. I started last week, and I said I'm going to read a book per week. So I started a book on Monday, and I finished it on Thursday or Friday. Then I started a new book, and today is Tuesday, and I'm almost done with the new book. Then once I'm done, I'm going to pick up another book and do that. So hopefully before the end of August, I have achieved my 5 book goal. And that's like something I'm going to be definitely proud of, because at least I did something and at least I put in the effort. I'm not going to stop there. September, we're going again. We're going to try our best to do 5 books again in September. So you see, little things like this, acknowledging your achievements, writing them down, things you've achieved and things you wish you achieved. For some people, when they write these things down and they're unable to achieve them, you just scrap them out of the list and they're like, no. But then that's not what you're meant to do. You move it to next year. You keep moving it to next year. If it's something you want badly, you keep moving it till you have time for it. I don't know if I've mentioned in any of the podcast episodes, but I've always wanted to learn French. Like, I want to learn French badly. I want to learn how to speak it. I just have this fondness towards the language. And I started learning it on Duolingo, but Duolingo isn't going to teach you anything but the basics. And everything I was learning on Duolingo, I already learned it before. So it was more of like I was revising the basics of French that I already knew. And I want to learn how to speak it fluently, like someone who knows the language. Like, you know how we speak English fluently or your native language fluently? That's how I want to learn to speak French. And I keep moving it because I don't have time and I haven't found a core program that would teach me how to speak French fluently. So I keep moving it, but it's always on my list, guys. Like it's always on my list. When I was writing the things I want to achieve this 2024, it was on my list. And when I'm writing the things I want to achieve in the next 4 months, it's still going to be on my list because I still want to keep looking at it and telling myself that one day I'm going to learn this French, one way or another, but I'm going to learn it. And if there's one thing I've learned about goals, is when you want to achieve something, you start now. You start today. If you're able to, you start now and you start today. There's nothing like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow. No. If you're able to, you start now. If you have fitness goals, get yourself up and start moving. If you have book goals, you get up and you start reading. If you have financial goals, you start investing today, you start saving today. You don't wait. The longer you wait, the longer you push it to the side and the longer you overthink it and you lose interest in it and you don't want to do it. So you start now. As you're writing down the things you've achieved so far and the things you want to change about yourself and the things you want to achieve later on, I want you to think about this. As you embark on a journey of self-development and self-discovery, you're like a caterpillar, and if you know anything about metamorphosis, a caterpillar becomes a butterfly at the end of the process. That's you. You're currently the caterpillar. You're starting afresh. You're new. And just imagine the beautiful butterfly you're going to become at the end of the journey. Think about the end goal. How is that end goal going to make you feel? How do you feel currently thinking about the end goal and imagining yourself being that person? Like, how does it make you feel? I'm sure it makes you feel so happy. Just imagine how happy you would be. In fact, you'd be happier. You'd be over the roof. Just imagine how you would be once you're in that position, once you are there being that person that you've always wanted to be. Self-development is a very beautiful thing, and I'm so happy that we are on this journey together and we're trying to make ourselves better and we're trying to unlock our full potential and be the best versions of ourselves. You guys better not forget to write everything down. Write the good, write the bad, and write what you see yourself doing in the future. Write it all down. I want you to acknowledge it all. Acknowledge it and look at it and see, oh yes, I need to improve in this aspect. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I achieved this. This is me. I did that. Because you're capable of so much. You just have to believe that you can do it. Anyways, I'm so proud of you guys to have come this far, and you can only get better from here. Just keep striving and keep reminding yourself why you want this. Why do you want it so bad? Like, why? Keep asking yourself, why do you want it so bad? Keep reminding yourself why you want it so bad. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys made it up until the end of this episode. Don't forget to leave a review on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. I love reading your reviews. I enjoy them so much. And if you have any questions, feel free to slide into the Stays and with Saj Instagram account DMs. I love having conversations with you guys on there, and I love it when you ask me questions. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.